Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Barbie unboxing. Today we have a new foray for the Barbie world, and that is my first Barbie. This is a larger scale Barbie that is not quite American Girl doll size, but in my opinion is probably the closest to the Be Kind full-size dolls. But this has a soft body and snap articulation for the elbows and knees, which I appreciate. I always love any kind of articulation on a doll. This actually makes it seamless articulation. We're going to see how well that holds up. These are designed for smaller fingers. This is a 3+ Barbie line. And surprisingly affordable. At full price, the main doll is $20, and it comes where she comes in an outfit. She's got an accessory, she's got a brush. The accessory packs, like the outfit packs, are $10. They come with an outfit, new pairs of shoes, and some small accessories. And the actual accessory / playset pieces are $10. I mean, $15. Sorry, I misspoke. This was $10. But they're very cute. And so I figured I would check out the ones that we have. There are 4 different dolls. We have the standard Millie Barbie. We have a Brooklyn Black Barbie. We have an Asian Barbie. And this one is the mid-tone Barbie. She's more, probably closer to Teresa. But she is very pretty. And I am looking forward to getting her out of the box. Now, most of this, I'm 90% sure is gonna go to my niece. Everything that's not really an accessory that I can use for smaller dolls is gonna go to my niece, because that's who it's designed for. And let's take a look at the first part of this video, which is going to be the My First Barbie. Now, she is designed to be easy to dress. She has a soft touch body. And look at that face. It's so pretty. She's got green eyes, good screening, and some really pretty natural looking hair. Now, I do see a couple of imperfections right here on her arms on both sides, a little bit of seams, and there's some seams going down her legs. So this is obviously not a Silkstone Barbie. This is a Barbie that is designed to be slightly bigger. Like, this is what a normal sized Barbie stands up to it, and this is where she's at. They're at a bigger scale. They're very cute, but they're at a much bigger scale. Here are the 4 girls that we have right now. They're very pretty. There's them being played with. So they're designed to be easy to dress. They're brush and style. So it builds dexterity dressing them, promotes personal care for brushing the hair, storytelling play inspires imagination, and a soft, posable body encourages nurturing. Now, this is great. The only thing I wish they would have done with this line is given us one boy doll. One boy doll, and throw some little boys into the marketing, and you've got a perfect release. That's my one flaw with this early release. They may do that coming down the line, but for right now, it's just the 4 girls. But it's very cute. Now, there's no plastic here, as you can see. These are going to get a little messed up in stores, kind of like we had experience with the Barbie Loves the Ocean dolls. Because they were out, there is the chance that they're going to get messed up. There's going to be the chance they get dropped, they get dirty. This is not a doll that you can really keep on your shelf without it getting dusty. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the UPC. There she is. Again, this doll was $19.99. And it's a recyclable box, which is great. I love that. She has a handle up here at the top, which is actually part of the way you open it. You have to pull that handle up. I'm going to take her out of the box. So there she is out of the box, and unlike our normal videos, we've already seen what she looks like without the glare. This material is pretty soft. It's a satiny material up here, and more of a stretch satin up there, and then a cotton there on the torso, which is great. She's still wearing heels, which is a little unfortunate. I'm a little sad that they gave them high-heeled feet when these are aimed at smaller kids. I would have preferred them to have flat feet and maybe just sneakers. But that's okay. I know most collectors don't like a flat foot doll. I don't mind a flat foot doll when the doll is aimed at small children. Just because this is, you know, we don't really need to like encourage the abuse that femme-presenting individuals go through by wearing heels. Oh, there's still a big staple in the back of her head. It looks like. Yep. Okay. Oh, I've actually got more staples. So here she is out of the box. She's got pretty soft hair, surprisingly. Decently soft head. We're gonna have to shove those little spikes back in there. That's what I like to do sometimes instead of trying to get under there to nip the hair close. But she's so pretty. Very easy articulation at the hips. Now let's see how far we get with the articulation. Oh wow. We can get 90-degree articulation with the snap knees. I mean, it doesn't stay particularly well, but that's a lot better than I thought we were gonna get. Like, that works. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. You can hear those knees snapping. And she's not stick thin, which I really enjoy. Let's see, how close can we get the arms? I can get the arms to... They go in further, but they don't snap further. So the arms go to 90, which isn't bad. So let's see what her outfit looks like from the back. So it is just Velcro that is done like this. We're gonna see how easy this is to promote dexterity. So she does have a little bit of cardboard under there to try and help her keep her shape, but very cute little nude panty set. There is no articulation here in the torso. We've got a little bit of a scuff here under there, and another one of those seam markers. And the seams, oh, and a little hole here on her leg too, and over on this side. And I'm actually thinking those are probably ventilation holes to allow the snap to go through, but you can see already there's just these small marks on the legs, because this is very very soft plastic. This is not something you would ever use acetone on. That would probably immediately melt this doll. This is going to be a wash it with warm soapy water kind of body. if you do find blemishes, don't use chemicals on this kind of plastic because it will just start to melt, in my guess. But let's see how easily this goes on. I have a little 3-year-old niece who will be getting this. So we shall see how easy it is to dress. So not really much different from normal Barbie clothes as far as how it goes in. Oh, I wanted to see if she has any lateral articulation. So no lateral articulation, just the back and forth. Was a little sad, but that's okay. But that's what she's wearing, and she sits up very easily. She does not topple over. She is actually body proportionate. We're gonna have to take these off. Oh, and she even almost stays up after I kind of drop her. Oh, these are just kind of stuck on there. Okay, so there is plastic that's on the accessories. So those are still going to be there. They're not just held on with zip ties. This is a pretty decent doll brush. I would love for these bristles to be a little bit thicker next time, Mattel, because these are still going to break and kids will swallow that if they're not careful. But it's very cute. That's a good sized brush, in my opinion. And I did find these at my local Walmart, so I didn't have to order them, which is great. Because I wanted to see the doll in person exactly for the reason that I pointed out earlier, is that there's no plastic in front of them. I would order the accessory packs online, but I would pick your doll in person just to make sure she's still in decent condition. So let's see about these. So here's her little, like, pet. Of course, it's got a very long tag. They did actually give us a little rubber band to hide that tag, which is nice. And then she's got this little visor. It's giving Minnie Mouse. I don't know why, but it's giving Minnie Mouse. So let's see how her shoes go on. Because we don't have ankle articulation. She does have a little bit of movement at the ankles, but just not a ton of articulation past the snap knees and elbows. But very cute. Let's see if she stands on her own. We do have pretty good articulation there at the hips for how far apart she goes. Let's see if we can get her. No. So she's leaning slightly against the back of my stuff. Well, no, she's leaning pretty heavily. With a doll this size, I kind of wish they had given her more of a flat foot and made them actually proportionate, because while this doll is still much more proportionate than a standard Barbie, her feet are still too small. But what are you going to do, right? But she's very pretty. Like, I like this screening, for anybody wondering. Not very pixelated. And a pretty good translation of Teresa into the scale. Let's see how her visor goes on. So it can just go on directly like that. There are little holes for staples, which I don't know why they did that if they didn't actually staple it to her. That always feels like a why did you include that? We can also put it kind of through her hair if we want to do that, and give her kind of that vibe like summer. But she looks really cute that way. I don't know why she got the bunny little plushy thing. It's not a purse, it's just like a stuffed animal. but this is how they named the doll. So she's technically, like, her assortment when it came up on my Walmart receipt was Bunny at the end. So I'm guessing this is how they're naming them apart instead of doing skin tones or doll names. I do wish they had just given them dolls names. It makes life easier. So this is the next thing we're going to look at, because it's got some stuff to look at. This is our My First Barbie classroom set, I believe is what it was called. Let's see if there's a name for it. No. But it's very cute. I like their little art on the back. Here is the UPC for this one. There are 4 different ones of these, if I remember correctly. There is a party play set. There is the classroom. There's a pet, like a doghouse one, and then it may just be those 3. It may be 3, not 4. I didn't get the whole line because I wasn't sure if I was going to love the actual dolls or not. But these are definitely going to my niece because I don't collect anything but a 1/6 scale. But let's take a look at everybody that's in here, because we get some actual pets in these sets. So it does open very easily, as you see. So this is our little chalkboard. Very cute. It's got a couple of air bubbles back there where the plastic didn't seal correctly or mold correctly, I think. But that's a pretty decently good sized classroom, or like chalkboard. The problem is it's really short, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not. And then we do get a hat, which is basically just a grown-up sized of the original Barbie baseball caps. We've got a couple of staples over here holding this little bag or blanket. I'm not sure what it is yet. Down. Oh, it's a little purse that looks like an owl. That's kind of adorable. I'm loving that. It is a fully fabric. It's not sealed. I mean, it's not hemmed, but it's very cute. We have got a, I'm guessing what's supposed to be a notebook. It's got a handhold. Let's see how that handhold fits on our doll. So it can fit kind of directly over the doll hand, which is nice. And it doesn't just like shake off, which is great, because I know a lot of the Barbie accessories at the 1/6 scale do just kind of slide out of their hands. We've also got this very cute little like sipper cup, I guess. Very fun. It does have a little holder down there to go onto what I'm guessing is the only table, is the party table. I was gonna get that set instead of the school set, but then I figured I can probably use the laptop in my 1/6 scale. So it's a very cool laptop. It does hold at the right part. It's got an actual molded keyboard. It's not just stickers, and it's painted, which is kind of nice. No handhold or anything, but oh look, it's even got vents and little screws molded on the back. That's really cute. It's an unexpected detail. When it comes to things that they do first, I love to see new things getting more detail. This is a pen, I'm guessing, and we put it also on our doll's hand. It does have to go above their thumb because there's not a space between the thumb like we have on a standard size Barbie. but very cute. We have got our glasses, which we're gonna try to get out if we're careful. So we've got these glasses, very cute. Let's see if they fit on our Teresa. Yes, they go right over her ears. They don't block her pretty eyes. There's no lenses, which is great in case she just wants to look smart. Let's take a look at these little pets. So this is our pet. It's not squishy. This is the time I kind of wanted these pets to be squishy. These are hard plastic. This would have been a great way to include sort of like stimulus toys or stimuli toys. Yeah, fidget toys. You know, you could have made like a little spinner for the wings, but very cute. It's a decent mold. It's really a big mold. Here, let me show you compared to a Rainbow High body. So here's a Rainbow High body. You can't see the hips around that, and if you know Rainbow High, you know they're big hips. But it's kind of cool. I was hoping these were going to be soft. Looks like they're not, but it's okay. And she can't be Bunny without her little bunny friend. But we've got a little pencil for him too, which is very cute. And we can put our little owl right there. I think is where he's supposed to sit. And Bunny can sit there. And then we've got a big accessory backpack. Very cute. Now let's see how that works. So it does just kind of stand up. It's got a hard bottom, and then it's got a soft upper part. I can't tell if this is, oh, yeah. So this comes out. No, it doesn't come all the way out. It's not a pocket. I was hoping that was a pocket. It's not. So if we take our laptop, it does fit in the bag, just like that, with plenty of room to spare. We could put our little zipper in there. We can put our little purse. And we can put our pen. And we could put our tablet, I think. Oop. It doesn't want to come off as easily as it went on, which is good. It's a little harder to stand them back up because their legs do kind of travel with you. Okay, and we can put that in there. And it's very cute. Well, let's see how it goes on. What do we think? Do we think it's going to go on right? Like an actual backpack would? Okay. Okay. So we can put our bag on, and it sits just like that. It's an appropriately sized big backpack. And let's see how our little hat stays on. I did try to pick stuff where the accessories would still go with her main outfit, which is kind of cool because most of them do have similar color schemes, which is great. But it's very cute. That hat stays on. Like, that hat stays on better than regular Barbie hats. I wish they all fit as easily as that. So I actually like that hat better than the visor. Very cute. And last but not least, oh, again, that was a $15 set. Everything we just took out of that set right there was for $15, which is roughly the equivalent of 2 of the standard size fashion packs. So, well within the realm. So we're only at 35 for everything that we've opened so far. This will bring us up to 45 for our first Barbie fashion pack. And this is very cute. I am excited for this. This is like the unicorn bedtime set. It's got a little bedtime donut. It's got a sleep mask. It's got another little pillow pet. It's got some cute little slippers and this very cute nightie. And again, we have got our UPC right there for anybody trying to find these in stores. I did find all of these at Walmart. They had a full collection of them at like two different Walmarts that I went to in different parts of Texas because I was out of town all week, which is why I did not upload any videos. I was out of town for work. But this is very cute. I like how easy it is to get these out. There's hardly any like little staples. This is very cute. Unfortunately, this is not going to work on any of our bigger head dolls to where I could keep this, because their heads, while they are bigger than Barbie, like standard Barbie, they are not big head dolls. They're still proportional. Like, her head is maybe actually less than a Disney Store doll head. Maybe. I'm realizing how big the Disney Store doll heads are. But this is a very cute little pillow pad. We have our second little food item. We've got our little donut. It, oddly enough, does not have a table securer, which makes me a little sad, but that's okay. And now let's see how many staples are in this thing. There are a few already. There's at least 4 that I've seen. Okay, so only the 4 in that outfit. And this is very cute. But, like, this is a big dress. Which, I appreciate that these dolls are not stick thin. But it also means you can't really use their clothes for anything smaller. This actually seems small for what their shoes are. But that's what I'm saying. These feet are still way out of proportion, which makes me a little sad. So let's see how this looks on her. We're going to take her school stuff off. She's going from the classroom back to bed. And again, because this is soft plastic on soft plastic, it does not slide really well. So kind of be careful when you're taking those off. I love that the bottom of that is hard plastic though, because it means it stands up really well, which is not something we get in a lot of Barbie purses or bags in general. And I'm actually thinking this could be detrimental to getting the dolls dressed, is how this plastic sticks. I understand the reasoning behind it, because I was hit with a Barbie when I was younger, and they do hurt when you throw them at each other. Very cute dress. Loving it. We'll take her shoes off. Look how tiny her feet are, just compared to her hands. Like, your feet should not be like, I don't know. This is nothing on small feet people, but I have huge feet, so. Let's see how this dress works out. There's this nightgown. There's also a swim set, and there is a gymnastics uniform, I believe. No, ballet. There's a ballet uniform. There is a There's a ballet uniform, there's a swimsuit set, and there is, I think that's it. I think it's just 3, but I could be wrong. I'm forgetting one. I know I'm forgetting one, I'm pretty sure, because I think they did 4, 4, and 4. But this is a really cute nightie. Let's see how these shoes fit on. Okay, so they do fit pretty snug, which is nice. Like, that's not coming off once you dress her. And this is a good time to test out our brush to see how well it works. So we're brushing. It's getting through it, surprisingly. You do brush out kind of immediately her little curl that she's got going on, which is sad. They did not use any sort of textured hair. It's just kind of curled, but there's not really any texture to it. The Brooklyn doll, I believe, has texture. I can't remember. No, she also still has just standard hair. So, unfortunately, we didn't get any textured hair my first Barbies. But she's very cute. And again, those glasses work with her nightie, which is great. The baseball hat actually works with her nightie too. And she looks super cute. And again, there are a few other play sets. They are $10, which is not a bad price point for a fashion pack. It's about 20% more than a regular fashion pack, which is usually about, for a single, about $7 now. So, okay, maybe like 50% more, actually, yeah. So, it's not horrible. I don't know why she's leaning one way, it looks like. She is leaning. There we go. But not a bad brush, and we did lose just a little bit of hair in that initial brush, but not a ton. So, I think it's great for what they are. I think they did a great job. I'm not really irritated by anything other than the fact that you have these little holes and imperfections on the bodies. But that comes down to the type of plastic that has to be used for these to be soft touch. Again, don't use chemicals on this type of plastic. Warm soapy water is going to be all you need to clean this. Because any kind of chemical that goes on this is going to stain it, or worse, start to melt it. But she's really cute. I love this. Her little sleep mask would just go slide right over her head. She's got her little pet friends. And I don't understand why they didn't give us some legs to really bring that up to the right height. But I think there's a chair in one of the sets, but I can't remember which one. So I know there's 4, and I'm forgetting one of them. Because there's the classroom, there's the little birthday party that comes with a table. Oh, there's a birthday clothes set. That's the other one I was forgetting. It's got like a balloon and stuff. And then there is, so the birthday party, the classroom, the doghouse, and it's going to come to me as soon as I finish recording, which is the worst thing. But this is a very, very interesting direction for Barbie to take, because we've seen the My Size Barbies, and we've seen the standard Barbies really for decades at this point. So this is an interesting foray into not quite toddler dolls, but it's intriguing. But I just want to show you guys in comparison the height to an Integrity Toys like Fashion Royalty doll. So they're about the same height and size as to those dolls. This is a Monarchs doll, in case you were wondering. No. Yeah, Fashion Royalty Monarchs. So it's interesting that they're not that much bigger, but they are done at a larger scale to where it doesn't feel tiny. But they're about, I want to, 11 and a half from 13 is about, so I mean, that's, 20% bigger. But they're just they're so cute. We've got 4 faces, 4 different girls, and the only qualm that I have with this initial release is that there could be a My First Ken really easily introduced into this. Like, we've had Ken since we've had Barbie, pretty much. So I want more Ken representation. But she's very cute. She's at a pretty good price point. $20 is her starting, like, MSRP. She will probably get down to $17 once she's in stores, at least at Walmart. Target's not quick to lower prices, but Amazon and Walmart will lower the price down pretty quickly. They'll take off a little bit to encourage people to get them from them. So I could see this going down to $17 really easily. It'll probably clearance for $14 or $12 eventually, once they've been on a shelf too long. I don't anticipate these sticking around that long on the shelves, actually, though, because it's a good entry price point. Like, this is, let's see, if you're gonna get a Barbie playset anyway, like one of the, like the farm stall, or like one of the ones that comes with little, like, dogs, those are gonna run you $20 at retail anyway. So you may as well get one for the younger girls and younger kids that want to play with these. And I think it's a good price point. What I do think is a little overpriced are the accessory packs. They are cool. They do have some bigger molded pieces, which is why they go for more expensive. I don't think they're worth it, except for maybe the birthday pack, because it has the table. There is a chair in one of them, and I can't remember what it is. I honestly think I probably should have gotten the birthday pack instead to see how well that table works. And I might pick it up in the future, because this isn't going to my niece right away. This is going to stick around until her birthday comes up in February. So I will let you know what I think as the time goes on if I do decide to grab that table set. But the fashion packs are really cute. There are different ones. They have different accessories. So if you guys have questions about any of these, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.